Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue à Learn French by Suchita. Je m'appelle Suchita, votre enseignante de la langue française, et dans cette vidéo, on va apprendre le système éducatif en France. That means we are going to learn the education system of France. Before we begin with this video, I would like to introduce you to my website www.learnfrenchbysuchita.com, where you will find recorded courses for all your French language needs. We have courses for DELF A1, DELF A2, DELF B1, TEF TCF recorded course, French phonetics as well. We have special courses for our school students ranging from grade 5 to grade 8. We also have courses for university students who are enrolled in certificate course or diploma course in Delhi University. And finally, we also have courses for our school students who are aiming to appear for their DELF Prim or DELF Junior examinations. So hurry up and check it out. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. And as I already told you, in this video, I am going to teach you the education system of France, le système éducatif en France. Before we begin with this video, I would request you to watch this video till the end. And in case you like this video, please do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel and mention your comments in the comment section below. And in case you're not following me over my Instagram page, which is Learn French by Suchita, go and follow me over there as well. Now let's just start with this video. And all of us know the education system of India. Now let's just learn what is the education system of France. In India, the education system is something like a child begins from kindergarten school, then moves to primary school, then it is secondary school, and then it is university. Now in France, the education system begins from l'école maternelle. L'école maternelle. L'école maternelle, which in English can be translated to something like kindergarten school. L'école maternelle. Now that begins from 2 years, goes up to 6 years. So de 2 ans à 6 ans. Now a child who goes to kindergarten school or école maternelle will be known as élève or can be known as écolier. So we can say il est élève, or je suis élève, il est élève, or elle est élève. Right? So a child who goes to school, a school pupil is known as élève. Right? You can also call a child as écolier. Écolier. So basically écolier comes from the word école. Any child who goes to school, any school is known as écolier. So for that, for masculine we can use this. For feminine we are going to write something like this. Écolière. So il est écolier et elle est écolière. Masculin, féminin. Whereas in the case of élève, masculine and feminine both are same. Why? Because that is already ending with E. Right? So élève or écolier. So now let's just compare it to India. In India, when a child goes to kindergarten school, we say that he or she starts from pre-nursery, then goes to nursery, then it is LKG or UKG. Here in France, it is petite section, moyenne section et grande section. PS, MS, GS. So just like we have classes, pre-nursery, nursery, there we have petite section, moyenne section et grande section. PS, MS et GS. Now after l'école maternelle, what starts is l'école primaire. L'école primaire, what we call as primary school. You can call it as l'école primaire or you can say it as l'école élémentaire. L'école élémentaire. So primaire, élémentaire, both of them are okay. This is primary school or we can call it the elementary school, right? Now here it begins from 6 years, goes up to 11 years. De 6 ans à 11 ans. Again, a child who goes to école primaire or école élémentaire is known as élève, or you can call him or her as écolier, féminin, écolière. It is the same as just now I explained you in the previous slide. Il est élève, elle est élève. Il est écolier, elle est écolière. Right? Now, here if you call in India, the primary school that begins from first. So first, then second, then third, then fourth, then fifth. There in France, it begins from CP. CP. Alors, cours préparatoire. Then it is cours élémentaire 1. Cours élémentaire 2. Then we have cours moyen 1.
Cours moyen 2. You can consider it as like, for example, first or second or third, something like that, right? So, cours préparatoire, which is CP. Cours élémentaire 1, which is CE1. Cours élémentaire 2, which is CE2. The next one is cours moyen 1, which is CM1. And the next one is cours moyen 2, which is CM2. So in école primaire, which begins from 6 years, goes up to 11 years, we begin from CP, CA1, CE2, CM1 et finalement CM2. Now, after l'école primaire, what begins is le collège. Le collège. Now, it's a confusing word. Why? Because in India, college is known as university. Like there is a university, and inside the university, you have various colleges. But in French, le collège doesn't mean college. Le collège is something which is known as the middle school. The middle school. That begins from 11 years, goes up to 15 years. So, de 11 ans jusqu'à 15 ans. From 11 to 14 years, a child goes to collège. Now, the one who goes to collège is known as collégien. Collégien. Il est collégien, elle est collégienne. Collégien masculin, collégienne féminin. Now, here it is something like reverse. Like we have 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. There we have 6e, 5e, 4e et 3e. It's reverse, right? So 6e is a smaller class, 3e is a bigger class. It's reverse, right? So it is 6e, 5e, 4e et 3e. These are ordinal numbers, right? If you do not know what exactly are ordinal numbers, I'm going to mention the link in the card above. You can watch that video and then come back here again, right? So 3e is something like what is 10th for us. Now, after the 10th grade, what we have are the state board examinations, right? That can be CBSE, that can be IGCSE, they are state board examinations. After that, what we receive is the certificate from the state government, right? There in France, what we receive is le brevet. Le brevet. So, brevet, c'est le diplôme qu'on reçoit après le collège. That means it's the diploma or the certificate that you receive after you are done with your 3e in collège. That is known as le brevet. Le brevet. So, collège is not college. Collège is what is known as middle school. Now, after collège, what begins is lycée. Lycée. In English, that's known as high school. Le lycée. That begins from 15 years, goes up to 18 years. Just like in India, the schooling is still 18 years. Here also, in France also, the schooling is still 18 years. So, de 15 ans jusqu'à 18 ans. Now, a child who goes to high school, or we can say it as lycée, is known as lycéen. Lycéen. Féminin, lycéenne. Il est lycéen, elle est lycéenne. Right? Now, here we have 3 classes, deuxième, premier et terminal. Deuxième, which is, you can translate it into English as second, right? So, deuxième, premier, terminal. Terminal is just like what we have in India as 12th class. That's terminal for them. Now, after 12th class, what we have is, again the CBSE or the IGCSE or the ICSE state board examinations and the certificate that we receive from the government. Here in France, what we have is le baccalauréat. Le baccalauréat. In short form, that's also known as le bac. Le bac. Le baccalauréat. Baccalauréat. The short form is le bac. That's the diploma that we receive after lycée. C'est le diplôme qu'on reçoit après le lycée. Now, this holds very much importance. Why? Because as per whatever the grades you get in your baccalaureate, you're going to get the corresponding university. So, baccalaureate, just like in India, we have 12th class examination, which are very important, because as per whatever the grades you're going to get in 12th class examination, you get your university. Then in France also, le baccalaureate is very, very important, because your grades decide which university you're going to get. And the last one is l'université. L'université, that's university. In spoken French, we can also call it la fac. La fac. Je vais à l'université. I go to the university, or I can also say je vais à la fac. À la fac. Now, that begins from 18 years, just like university in India begins from 18 years. There also it begins from 18 years. The 18 ans. A child who goes to university is known as étudiant. Étudiant. Féminin, étudiante. Il est étudiant, elle est étudiante. Now here in India, the university has three things. One is graduation, then we have post-graduation, and then what we have is PhD, or that's known as doctorate. Similarly, in France, we have three things. La licence. La licence. Licence is graduation. That is for 3 years. 3 ans. Then what we have is le master. Master. Master is masters. The post-graduation, that is for 2 years. 2 ans. And finally, what you have is le doctorat. Le doctorat. Doctorat is doctorate or PhD. Just like in India, we have it maximum for 5 years, right? So what we have is la licence, then we have le master, and then what we have is le doctorat. And that's it for this video. This is all about the education system of France. If you like this video, please do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and mention your comments in the comment section below. And I'll see you soon with the next video. Till then, au revoir, à bientôt et bisous bisous.